Atlas is a diverse group of companies operating in many different sectors, banking, property, media and so on. So what would you say is the group's overall vision?
Atlas Group has been present in domestic and international business for 20 years. It has grown into a very serious and stable financial group. It is the strongest financial group in Montenegro and one of the strongest in the region. We are present in finance, banking, education, media, real estate and tourism. Making profit is the main goal of every financial group. Of course, it is the main goal of Atlas Group too. But the economic growth and success of Montenegro are also very important to us. We put a great effort in making better presentation of the potential of Montenegro. Thanking to the activities of Atlas Group, many serious investors decide to invest in Montenegro or express their interest in it.
As we start a new decade, what current projects do you have on the agenda for Atlas?
Now, our activities are mainly focused on Atlas Capital Center. It is the largest business and residential complex in Podgorica, built in partnership with the royal family of Abu Dhabi. That investment is one of the biggest in Montenegro, with value between under 20 to under 50 million euro. It is in final phase and it will be opened this year. Very soon we will start the construction of the health tourist complex Meljine. It is located one of the most beautiful parts of Montenegrin coast. On that location we will build a modern hospital, 5-star hotel and luxury apartments complex. Beside Atlas Capital Center and Meljine complex in our portfolio, we have many other projects. All of them are also high-quality projects in attractive location in Montenegro.
In which sectors, which regions do you see the most potential for growth in the years ahead?
The most important potential in Montenegro are tourism and services. It is expected that the progress in this sector will be continuing. Besides the beautiful coast, Montenegro has a great potential for the winter tourism. It has not been fully utilized so far, but it should be done in the near future. Also, I expect large investment in infrastructure, banking and financial services.
Every company has been affected by the global economic downturn. So how has it affected Atlas Group? How would you compare this region with others?
Atlas Group is orientated towards world markets, so it is impossible to avoid the negative impact of the crisis. Mostly, we are affected to the decrease of the shares price in our portfolio. In the real estate market, the price went down, and we also faced the decrease of the demand. In the crisis, foreign investors become more cautious. Now it is much harder to motivate the cooperation. However, all our projects are run without any problems and according to their plans. We provide the funds for their realization. Despite all difficulties, the banks are liquid and stable. Atlas Group managed to keep the confidence of all its clients. This region was especially affected by the global crisis because it depends very much on foreign investment from United States, European Union and Russia. But there is one advantage for Montenegro. It has a small and adaptable economy.
What has it been like for you personally, leading the group through such a difficult economic climate?
As we all know, this crisis is without precedent in the world. All business people face different dilemmas. Was encouraged by the fact that we brought good decisions in the period before the crisis. We also put stress on good management. The proof showing that we work it right is the stability of the group. Despite the new conditions brought in by the crisis, we managed to maintain the stability of our business. On the other hand, the crisis has revealed some weak points that will definitely be corrected in the future.
You take a multinational perspective, operating not just in Montenegro. How does that affect the way the company works?
Firstly, we estimated that Atlas Group is strong enough to go beyond the local frame. We choose Russia and the European Union as the two most important economic partners for Montenegro. In both of these markets, we have been facing strong competition from the very beginning. We are now ready to meet different challenges in order to keep our position. Working in different markets brought positive results. The quality of our services rises constantly. We implement new knowledges and follow high standards that we learn from these markets. Besides this, in some fields of our operation, we even managed to surpass the competition. Our financial institution, Atlas Capital in Cyprus, is very active in the carbon trading market, and it became an important factor in forex trading. We were absolutely right when we decided to expand operations outside the border of the local markets. Now, when the Atlas Group operates in the world market as well, it is much more powerful than before.
What's the big picture for the economy in Montenegro in the years ahead?
In the next year, 2010, Montenegro will be continued to consequence of the crisis, but I expect it will go to the gradual recovery. It is evident that most developing countries are already recovered. The investment from this country will go back. They will bring the new capital with them. It is crucial for the new investment cycle. Next year, the integration of Montenegro to the European Union and NATO will be accelerated. It will give a new impulse of the recovery and growth of its economy.